Sneaky big news. Atlanta Hawks CEO Steve Koonin wants to shift the NBA season 2 months later to help increase ratings. Proposal by him is to start the season in mid-December. It would avoid competition with both the NFL and college football while also allowing the NBA to take a greater share of the summer. Here's a little bit more of what he said. He was talking about relevance, creating the most revenue. Jay, Will, when you actually, you know what, first, Greeny, you loved this. Why?
It's not that I loved it. I think when I sent it in, people misinterpreted it. I love the topic. I love talking about it. I'm not necessarily suggesting that I love the idea. This was at the Sloan conference that he said this, and you were there.
I was there.
Right? So here's the part of this that I find the most interesting. Traditionally, the summer is what everyone wants to stay away from. Right now, we're maybe getting a little inside baseball here, not literally baseball, even though they own the summer. But the summer is when people are not in their regular routines, kids are out of school, people take their vacations, they're traveling around. I don't know that you want to put, it is at least risky, I would think, to put your highest profile, most significant events in the summer where people traditionally are not accustomed to it and not in a place where they would be sitting home glued to their televisions all the time.
I don't think the MLB owns the summer anymore. I think the summer is wide open. I think the summer is open for fandom. And I would combat by saying every October, November, we talk about football so much that it definitely overshadows the NBA. Yeah. So if you were to extend that, if you were to say, his line was relevancy equals revenue. So if you were to capitalize on those months, that is only baseball that you're competing against, and you feel like baseball is dwindling as far as fandom, I do think there is slightly an opportunity there.
Doris, let me take to sort of pick up on what you just said. Basketball gets buried during the least important part of its season, right? The beginning of the season. Some people say, oh, it sort of starts at Christmas. Well, okay. I mean, that's when, and it can get rolling at that point. Now you're putting the most important part at a time that traditionally the entertainment industry has stayed away from.
Correct. And I get your reservation and I understand it. And I wonder about players and what their buy-in level would be to this. But the fact of the matter is, Greeny, we're not beating the behemoth that is the NFL. We're not doing it. And so if you're going to take on somebody, you want to punch down, and the punching down is to MLB.
You mentioned the players' perspective on this. Jay, if you have to change your entire routine as a player who's been...
Am I making $24 million a year?
Yes.
I'll change my entire routine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just...
I get it.
But here, because if you're thinking about, the influx of TV money is so massive that these players are making exorbitant amounts of money. Right. If you're asking me, hey, basketball during the summertime is already a big thing. Guys are already doing it. You have guys that are training 24/7. I mean, think about when there was a lockout. You had guys that were going to play pickup basketball, and they were being televised.
If LeBron is playing Kawhi Leonard in the Western Conference Finals in June, I can promise you I'm going to be in front of my TV. You said it this morning. You would watch that.
Right.
Be on
in August, that would be August 19th. And your kids are on a week away from going back to school and all sorts of things.
I'd watch it no matter what.
I still watch it. Now we can go to the game.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube.
For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app.
And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.